Thank you. Sorry. MaryBeth, how are you, my dear?
I'm well, thank you.
Well, I was just taking in all of this beautiful artistry and this hard work that you people do. And July the 7th and 8th is the quilt show.
Yes.
And the Golden Thread Quilt Show, which is fantastic. But I was looking at this that you made, and it's reversible.
Yeah.
And
Completely reversible.
let me ask you, how long does it take you to put together like a jacket like this?
Well, it really depends because I work full-time.
Right.
So, and I when I'm at home, a lot of the times I have to do my housework, do the laundry.
So it's just basically hit and miss when you have the opportunity.
Well, I have a quilt group that I meet with every Thursday. The second and fourth Thursdays, we are at the Sewing Cottage, and Annalie teaches a class. On the opposite Thursdays, we meet at the back of my church, and we can have a lot more people there and stuff. So, but we just work on the projects that we're working on. So I have usually one day a week that I can work on my projects. This is
that's beautiful.
Called Romancing the Reds, and it's a quilt that I started 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I can't remember which, out of Annalie's book, Thoroughly Modern Dresden. And I loved hers, and I wanted the same fabric and stuff. So anyway, I worked on it on the retreats. So it took me 3 years of working on the retreats, and then I had to quilt it at home and stuff. And I have a dear friend in my quilting group that did the binding for me.
The binding, oh, that's great.
Yeah, because it's time-consuming.
Very much so. Now, it reminds me of bandana, which I love. I love that. I love that type of pattern. And this one is great. This is red, white, and blue, and it's just magnificent. And
I hang this up in our entryway.
How nice.
During the summertime, kind of for, you know,
sure.
It's my patriotic 9/11.
Yes, it's beautiful. Now, do you do all the stitching?
Yes, I do. I do the piecing and the quilting, because to have somebody else quilt it can be rather expensive. And we have some wonderful quilters in this county.
You bet we do.
Yeah. That will just you pay them to quilt it.
Now this beautiful quilt here, and I think Sarah might get a picture of this. This beautiful quilt here is also going to be raffled off. Am I correct?
We've been selling tickets for the last several months. It's our opportunity quilt, and we're a nonprofit organization, so all the money we make comes back into this county.
Wonderful.
We support the food bank. We support a lot of the different, we make comfort quilts and like for the senior citizens, some of the things we've made covers for them, for the people, the elderly people. Right. So their clothes get saved and stuff. I mean, we do a multitude of different things for the community. Plus, we have done we've given a lot of money to the food bank and to different organizations that need it. That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, tell us about the quilt show. This has gone on for quite a while. Am I correct? Actually, I think this is our third or fourth. This is I think the third one I've been involved in, and they might have had one before then. I don't know. I think so. I did not join the Quilt Guild when it first started, and so we're going to be having a lot of vendors. We're in we only have something like 40-some members. A lot of people have moved away and for different reasons aren't in our guild anymore. So, and we have it every other year. And so we've invited some other quilters in the county to display some quilts so that we have enough. But we have 2 venues in Sutter Creek. We've got the Main Street Auditorium and the Community Center. Oh, wonderful. And there's quilts in both places. The auditorium has a lot of vendors. This year, the Pixel Ladies are our featured quilting, you know, they're kind of the highlight of the show. And then up above in the community center, there's also quilts, and we have our country store, and we've been making items to sell and stuff. And then we also have baskets that we put together that you can put your raffle tickets in.
Great. Now,
And then we also, people want to buy quilts, and we
Yes.
and we have a venue where it's a silent auction where you sign up.
Right. Right. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Saturday, it's from 10 to 5, and Sunday, 10 to 4.
Right.
And it's on the 7th and 8th of July. And they have the most beautiful jackets and there's anything you want, they have. And it's great. And these ladies put in a whole heart. All their heart goes into all of these beautiful quilts. What is the trend? Because a couple years ago when I covered the quilt show, because I can't take up a hem, so to me this is, I'm just in awe of all of you. The Asian influence and Asian patterns and material were in, and some of the quilts were just breathtaking to see, and the Disney characters were really, really big. Has any of that changed? Is there a trend?
It just depends on the individual quilter, what they like, and that's what they work on. And I tend to, now, none of these are all just cotton, but what my favorite thing is to work in the batiks. And I've got a couple of projects that I'm working on.
I bet they're beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they're beautiful.
I love the batiks.
And now, another thing I would like to let you know is that they're easy to take care of. A lot of people think they're very, very hard to take care of.
You throw them in the washer and the dryer. And if it's an antique quilt and it's been used
you need
a lot,
to wrap it.
You don't want to put it in a plastic bag. Display it.
Right.
Put it on the end of a bed or something, because you want to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
But they are made to be used.
Yeah.
And
well, my hat's off to all you ladies. I think you're absolutely magnificent. Hey, we're going to run over to Cam, and we're going to wrap it up with Mary Beth at the end of the show.